Ihr überlegt also, ob ihr das Haus mietet?
Vielleicht, ja.
Wozu braucht ihr so ein großes Haus?
Wir gründen eine eigene Schwesternschaft außerhalb des Systems, damit wir machen können, was wir wollen.
Ja.
Zum Beispiel abgefahrene Partys feiern und total ausrasten.
Mädels, die feiern dürfen?
Kapanu.
Was stört euch denn an den Jungspartys?
Die Frage wäre, was stört uns nicht?
Wir haben hier geile Partys geschmissen. Pimps and Hoes, CEOs und Firmenhoes, Jungs aus Boise und Idahos.
Das ist super sexistisch. Ho wie Hure und das bei jeder Party?
Ich meine, oh krass. Oh nein, oh Gott. Ja, du hast wohl recht.
Ja.
How was it for you to become a part of something which was so big the first time around?
It was exciting, you know. It was different for me because I've never done a comedy. So for me, it was just learning a whole new style of acting and pushing myself to the limit and really putting myself out there and being vulnerable.
You were running, we didn't see very much yesterday, but you're running like a sorority, right? And you get pretty wild, right? Can you tell me about like one scene which specifically sticks in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, there's a multitude of scenes, but there's a particular montage where Mac and Kelly and Cap and New are fighting, and the things that we do to them are wild, and you'll have to wait to see the movie, but it's raunchy, it's dirty, it's really funny.
If you would run your own sorority in real life, what would your 3 rules be for your girls?
I don't know, probably, honestly, my sorority would be so like fun in the sense of like we would just have like really dope conversations, and I would want it to be super artistic and super cool and very free. So I probably wouldn't have that many rules, just that you need to be academically kind of progressive and, you know, be going to class and learning new things and talking, and probably would have like a book club and stuff. I'm a dork, so it'd be nerdy stuff like that.
I saw one scene yesterday where your dad was pretty strict with you and he had to talk with you.
Yeah.
So now, how about in your real life? Was your dad really strict with you, or was it more I think you had 4 older brothers, right?
Yeah, I was raised with a single mom, so my mom kind of took the heavy in being my mother and my strict father figure too, and my brothers really helped in backing her up. So you know, I didn't get that reprimanded too badly because I'm kind of a pretty easygoing kid. I never really pushed too many boundaries.
But your brothers, I'm sure, are very protective over you. Right?
Very protective, yes, so protective. They are my fathers. There's so many of them. Crazy.
You never went to public high school or college or anything like that. Now, if you had a day now you could pull in, like what would it be, what would you have from, you know, what you missed out on the public schools?
Prom. I would make like prom happen, and I don't know, college orientation. That sounds so depressing, but I kind of would love to like be at a college orientation. I've gone to so many graduations. I've gone to 6 high school graduations I've gone to, and 3 college graduations. I've been to so many graduations I could die.
You've been around for so long, I think since you're 7 years, right? And you're still a teenager. I mean, I can't even believe it. Can you tell me like the best part of still being a teenager, and can you tell me the worst part of still being a teenager?
The worst part is being so close to being an adult, but you're not, because you're still a kid. So it's like this weird interim period when you're not really old enough to be on your own, and you don't want to be on your own because you're still scared, and you're not young enough to be considered a child, so you still have like responsibilities but not enough responsibility. It's very strange. And then I don't know, the best thing is that, you know, you can get away with stuff. I mean, you can kind of make mistakes and do it under the guise of being a kid still.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Do you feel like sometimes it's like, you know, you still like you have so much responsibilities already? Like, do you feel like that?
Not really. I mean, I feel like I've kind of always had responsibilities in my life, but I'm really, I'm my hardest critic. You know, I'm really hard on myself. I'm really, I'm hard to please in terms of literally myself and my career and what I do. So a lot of the pressure that's put on me is self-inflicted.
How is it these days of, in a public eye, growing up in a public eye in a time of social media, you're a role model of so many girls. How is it? Because, everything I read and see about you is great. Is there a lot of pressure for you to represent that? And
yeah, there's a lot of pressure not to mess up. There's pressure not to make a fool out of yourself by saying you're a role model and then going and not being a role model. Mm-hmm. So the thing for me is that, if I speak about it in the press, I don't speak out of turn. I say everything genuinely, and if I can't live up to it, I won't say it. So what I do say, there are things I've educated myself on, there are things I stand behind, and things that, I most likely won't mess up, and I won't make a fool out of myself by going against my own word. So I'm pretty, like I said, I'm pretty hard on myself. So I'm my hardest critic. Yeah.
But you're doing great.
Thank you.
Oh Gott.
Soll ich dir ein Kissen aufs Gesicht drücken?
Willst du mir die Luft abdrücken?
Was?
Ist das ein neues Sexspielchen?
Nein, ich will nicht, dass Stella aufwacht.
Oh klar, ich werde ruhig sein. Oh. Entschuldige. Das Haus ist verkauft!
Noch steht der Deal
Wir
nicht.
brauchen das Geld für dieses Haus, um das Haus in der Vorstadt zu bezahlen.
Wenn in den nächsten 30 Tagen nichts Unerwartetes passiert, ist der Deal perfekt.
Was zum Teufel ist da los? Hi, wir sind eure Nachbarn.
Willkommen bei Kappa Nu.
Ist das ein griechisches Restaurant?
So heißt unsere Studentenverbindung.
Das gibt's nicht. Schon wieder Studenten nebenan. Was machen wir denn jetzt?
Vielleicht ist es ja nicht so schlimm. Mädchen sind ja eher ruhig. Harte Drogen nehmen sie eigentlich auch nicht. Und sie sind so viel schlauer. Oh nein, ich habe sie getötet.
Ich bin auf Schmerzmitteln, Bitch! Kabanu!
Wir brauchen jemanden, der bescheuerte junge Leute versteht.
Ey, Nachbarn, machen wir den Scheißladen dicht.
Gute Tarnung, Glückwunsch. Du siehst wie ein Psychopath aus.
Ich bin ein Clown, Mann. Alle lieben Clowns.
Mach das nie wieder, klar?
Sie versuchen, unsere Verbindung zu zerschlagen.
Ich habe eine Idee. Wieso versuchen wir nicht den Airbag-Trick?
Das wird nicht
Bei
funktionieren.
den Jungs hat er funktioniert. Wieso nicht auch bei den Mädchen?
Weil Jungs Idioten sind.
Die neuen Eigentümer werden niemals neben einem Verbindungshaus wohnen wollen. Was können Eltern am besten? Jungen Leuten so richtig den Spaß versauen.
Ist nicht so einfach, die Bullen anzurufen ohne Telefon.
Her damit, sofort!
Nein!
Oh,
Scheiße, was?
das ist eine Telefonschnur, Dumpfbacke.
Verdammtes Oma-Telefon!
Die Tussis sind außer Kontrolle.
Bleibt mir vom Leib! Sie setzen ihre sexy Reize als Waffen ein. Hilfe!
Los, runter da, ihr Tiere!
Das funktioniert nicht! Du machst sie nur noch schärfer! Aufhören! Aufhören!